there's not much to these closers. You have this hydraulic kind of piston mechanism, that's the arm. This is the bracket that goes on the door. You got a little bit of hardware here. And then you have the bracket that goes on the jamb, which I already installed. It's this triangular one up here. And the most important thing to know about these brackets is that you want it installed in line with the top rail of your door. This is where the door bracket is going to sit, and the arm is going to pass between the two of them and allow the mechanism to pull the door shut. I went ahead and installed this one. It's really easy. You want the little bulb at the end pointing towards the door, and this is very standard across all models. And you want them set back about a 1/4 inch from the front of the jamb. This is your jamb. It's what the door hits and stops on. And the easiest way to do this, just hold it in place, draw little pencil marks inside all the screw areas where you want the screws to sit, and then go ahead and pre-drill those areas. So I went ahead and installed this one. It's not that difficult. You can just do it with a drill and a drill bit. So once you have the jamb bracket on, go ahead and put the assembly together. The short pin that comes with it, you want to put through the little arm with the hole in the back that fits into the bracket on the jamb. That's the short pin. Make sure your closing tab that locks the door is out of the way. And then to line it up, go ahead and attach the door bracket with the longer pin, and it just falls through a series of holes in the end of the hydraulic part and the bracket. Hold the bracket up against the door and see where it naturally sits, and draw a little hole or two in these little screw areas right here at the end, and that'll let you know where to drill. Some of these models come with a little spacer that intentionally pushes the hydraulic arm out a bit to create tension. This model does not. You can space a little bit if you want, but you don't want it drawing too tight. So I'll go ahead and mount the bracket. There's the whole assembly installed. I've got the bracket on the door now, and I did try to line it up so that it was parallel with the top jamb just so it looks better. And I've got 2 screws in that bracket, and you should know that you can easily adjust the close rate by using a Phillips, typically screwdriver, to turn a little screw at the end of the valve here. And what that does is when you open the door, it controls how hard the closer pulls. I like a shut rate of about that fast. You want the door to come back in one big swoop, stop, and then fall into place when it's about 6 inches from the door. So this is a pretty good closing rate. Open the door, step back, and there it shuts tight. My next video, I will probably address this crack by the door because the people who installed it didn't space it quite right. But this door is opening and closing pretty well. Closer feels fairly strong. If they have troubles with it, we might install another one at the bottom, but that's how easy it is to install a door closer.